Live from Baldwin Wallace College, home of the Yellow Jackets. I got it right this time, folks. Look at that. This is Holy Name Boys Baseball, and your home for all Holy Name Sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast between the 2-11 Holy Name Green Wave and the 4-9 Rocky River Pirates. I'm Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. We have a great game on tonight with some quality baseball players on two teams looking for a win desperately to get their season back on the track they've wanted to go. After a 4-2 start, the Pirates of Rocky River have dropped 7 in a row. They're trying to avoid that, dropping to 8. Holy Name trying to get their second win this week after a walk-off win against Normandy. Jaden Hurd is going to bobble the first play of the game, throw across, and Ragone is able to make the play on Furchill to retire him. Nice play there by Jaden Hurd to retire Furchill. One away here now in the top of the first after one pitch. That's exactly how we want to start this game. And on the mound for Holy Name, Jaden Hurd. He's impressed so far this season. And the last time we saw him, he was making some plays with the bat. 2 triples or better in both of his plate appearances. This one now on the second pitch of the inning goes to Chardon. Double clutch throw across is not in time. That is an infield single. First hit of the game goes to Hipschman of the Pirates. And as you can see now on your screen, that is your lineup for the Pirates this afternoon. A lot of good guys in there who can put the ball in play. And they're going to need them to, with their batting average going into last night's contest being at 198 cumulatively. But a base runner aboard early on a nice infield hit might be the momentum that the Pirates need. And now Thomas Rossi, the right fielder, steps in. The third pitch of the inning will be a strike. The first one not made contact with of the afternoon. A nice pitch there from Jaden Hurd on his third of the afternoon. Hipschman's going to take his lead over at first. Hurd pitches, that one missing inside. It's a good spot, but it's going to miss, evening up the count at 1-1. Rossi's going to take a second to step out. Runner at first getting his lead, and the throw over might be in time, and it's just safe. A nice throw over idea there from Jaden Hurd right as we switched back over. But Hipschman back in there just barely in time. Hurd regathers himself, comes set, checks the runner, now the 1-1. He falls behind now on the count to a 2-1 count on the right fielder. That one missing low and outside to the right. Hurd throws back again. Once again, back in safe is Elliot Hipschman. He took note from his last time with a close call, getting just that much closer to the bag. The pitch on 2-1 into the dirt. Jaden Hurd now is down 3-1 against Rossi with the pitcher Hudson Wisman on deck, who can give himself some help with a nice space hit here, especially if this will be a walk on the 3-1 count from Rossi. Hurd comes set. The 3-1 on the throwback. He has him, and he got him in time. A nice move from Jaden Hurd over to first base. Retires the second River player of the inning, and now we're now at a 3-1 count with 2 away here after a nice pickoff move from Jaden Hurd. 2 times wasn't enough, but 3 times was the charm for Hurd. He loses the base runner to a walk on ball 4 on Rossi, but still an excellent play from Jaden Hurd to retire Hipschman. 2 away. Stepping in now is Hudson Wisman, the pitcher here for the Pirates, trying to get the offense going here after the pickoff. Still 1 runner aboard, 2 away here in the top of the first. Hurd's first pitch to Wisman is fouled towards the right side and hitting a metal pole. Foul, 0-1 count now on the pitcher Wisman. Hurd comes set, now the pitch. Missing high, back pick from Topolsky, not in time. Holy Name being aggressive, keeping the Pirates close at first base. And it's a nice move to do that, to make sure the runner doesn't get that much of a jump to avoid any potential steals. As you can see, there's like no lead at all. And now Wisman's got to foul it off him. He's down to his final strike, 0-2. Now here's where you can see kind of a mix-up play here from Jaden Hurd. You can see the curveball that's been effective many times this season. Will he use it here? Only time will tell. Another throwback to first in time to the bag is Rossi, and he is safe once again. If I'm not mistaken, that is a 4th throw over from Jaden Hurd and the 5th throw to first base outside of a ball put in play this inning. Pitch. Curveball can be fouled away. Wisman's able to time it up nicely and give himself another life. 1-2 count here on Wisman. Hurd comes set, the pitch. That one fouled away once again. Wisman's doing nicely to attack the ball thrown by Jaden Hurd. He'll see 1-2 for the second time in a row after what will be his third foul tip in a row. Hurd shakes off two, likes the third. Now stepping out of the box is Wisman. He's going to take a second to reevaluate his swing, and Hurd can do likewise, but on the pitching aspect. He'll shake off a plethora of pitches and finally agree with the last one called. The 1-2, ground ball, Chardon charging, throws cross diamond in the dirt, but we're going with a nice pick over at first base to retire Wisman and the side. One hit only in that inning and a nice throw back from Hurd to first base and a nice tag from Ragone retires the side. With that, top of the first concluded here from Baldwin Wallace. Still a 0-0 ball game. Watching Holy Name YouTube. We'll be back on here in a short minute. Holy Name was able to get their job done on defense, only allowing a one infield hit. Now they need to get the job done with the bats going into the bottom of the first. 0-0 score as the freshman Nick Nemeth steps into the box for the first swings of the afternoon for the Green Wave. Wisman comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss there from Nemeth. He is down 0-1. Now looking at the averages of both teams going into this game, both of them in the low twos. This is going to be a pitching duel for the ages. If both parties can pitch well, this game could be 0-0 or minimal scoring going into their sixth inning. Second swing and a miss in a row from Nemeth. He is quickly down 0-2. Wisman gets back to work quickly. The 0-2 fouled away from Nemeth. He's finally finding the stride there. 0-2. He'll see it again. In contact at this rate is great for the freshman. He is still trying to find his footing here on varsity. He had a nice double the last time we saw Holy Name baseball. And that one's going to be popped up into play. The first baseman's going to try to corral that one, and he is able to retire Nemeth one away after a nice play at first base from Julian Patty to retire the freshman, which is now bring up the pitcher Jaden Hurd to try to help his cause on the offensive end of this afternoon's game. The last two times that we saw Jaden Hurd triple and an inside the park home run. Let's see if he can emulate what he did the last time he was here on this field just 6 short days ago. Wisman comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss there from Hurd. He's down 0-1. Wisman has done well so far in both at bats, attacking on the first pitch, giving a hittable ball. But both Nemeth and Hurd whiffed on the first one, the pitch. Swing and a miss, just like the first at bat. Down 0-2 is Jaden Hurd, just as Nick Nemeth was. Hurd back in the box. Wisman set, now the 0-2. That one high and missing. It'll be now a 1-2 count on Jaden Hurd. Wisman set the 1-2. Swing and a miss from Hurd on a ball in the other batter's box. That will retire Hurd's swing. The first strikeout of the afternoon for Wisman. 2 up, 2 down for the Green Wave, which will now bring up Eastern Michigan bound Jack Topolsky for his first cuts of the afternoon. Wisman coming set. Now the pitch. Ground ball towards the shortstop. He's able to corral it, throw across to Patty, and he's off the base, and he is safe with a nice infield error there for Jack Topolsky making his way to first base. We'll call that an error on the shortstop, but still a nice hustle there from Topolsky, as if he would have took anything off of his speed there, he probably would have been either tagged out or Patty could have regained his footing over at first base and gotten him out. But now Holy Name has one aboard here with 2 away. Now steps in junior third baseman Adam Humanick for his first cuts of the afternoon. Pitch. Inside, a quick rushed pitch there. 1-0 count now on Adam Humanick, and as he resets, here is your lineup for the afternoon for the Holy Name Green Wave, showing their defensive assignments along with their batting order. Wisman coming set. Here's the pitch. A back pick throw is not going to be in time, but Wisman's starting to get a little frazzled here, not taking his time. He's just throwing the ball in there to make sure that Topolsky doesn't try to steal second. And with that kind of mentality, he has lost Humanick here now. 2-0 count on the third baseman, and another throw back, and he is in with plenty of time. Humanick steps back into the box. Topolsky takes his lead over at first base. Wisman gives him a little bit of a check. Now 2-0. That one fouled off of the catcher. 2-1 count now on Humanick. Nice swing from him. He made contact, and what we've seen with putting the ball in play in this game, it might not necessarily be the first pitch you see being the best contact you can make. Looking at a couple at bats for River, the first 2 were put in play, but the third one was a battle, a bunch of foul tips, and all that matters at the end of the day is if you put the ball in play and you can get on base. It doesn't matter how you do it, the pitch. Fouled away again by Humanick. He is now down 2-2. Two count here on Humanick. 2 away, runner at first base here for the Green Wave. Wisman checks, comes set. Here's his 2-2 offering to get out of the inning. Curveball in there nicely. Gets Humanick looking for strike 3. 2 strikeouts in this inning for Wisman. Retires the Green Wave side, who only reached on an error, but the first inning has concluded here from Baldwin Wallace College. Your score, Holy Name 0, Rocky River 0. You are watching Holy Name versus Rocky River Boys Baseball on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on here in a short minute after a brief break to bring you the top of the second inning and Rocky River's second cuts of the afternoon. One inning in the books here from Baldwin Wallace College. Your score all tied up at 0 apiece. You are watching Holy Name versus Rocky River Baseball on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. Both teams defensively stood up to the test, and now back to work is Rocky River's offense. The first pitch of this inning from Hurd is into the dirt. Nice block from Topolsky, but still 1-0 count on Mommers, the shortstop, taking his first cuts of the afternoon. Hurd coming set. His second pitch to the lefty. That one paints the left side of the strike zone for a strike. 1-1 count now on Josh Mommers. Hurd set, deals quickly. At one low like his first pitch. Now a 2-1 count on the shortstop. Hurd coming set, now the 2-1 offering. Low and in the dirt, now a 3-1 count on Mommers. Hurd getting back to work quickly here, the 3-1. Ground ball towards Ragone at first base, but will tail foul. We'll see a full count now on the shortstop, Mommers. Hurd has done nicely here. He fell behind in the count, gave a 2-1 and a 3-1 to Mommers to work with. He has fought back now to a 3-2 count after giving him some contact. Hurd now trying to finish the job. Mommers trying to draw a walk. Foul tip into the glove will retire Mommers. Nice pitch there from Jaden Hurd, getting his first K of the afternoon. 1 away, which will now bring up Jeffrey Masler, the catcher, in for his first swings of the afternoon. Hurd comes set, now the pitch. Curveball missing, wide right, 1-0 count now on Masler, the catcher. Hurd is able to come set, now the pitch. That one in the dirt and skipping past Topolsky towards the right side. Now it will be a 2-0 count on Masler. This is the time for Jaden Hurd to lock in. If he can find the zone here and get to a 2-1 count, that would be ideal. Missing high instead is Hurd. 3-0 count now on Masler. Due up next for the Pirates is Julian Patty, the first baseman. 3 balls, no strikes here on Masler, the catcher. The pitch. Curveball missing high. 4 pitches, 4 balls. Walks Masler to first base. 1 away and 1 base runner for the Pirates. Should now step in Julian Patty to the batter's box for his first swings of tonight's ballgame. Hurd comes set, checks the runner at first and deals. Swing and a miss from Patty. 0-1 count on the first baseman. Hurd coming set, now the pitch. Curveball missing high, now a 1-1 count. Hurd, he's working quickly, the 1-1. Ground ball, Ragone's gonna go right off his glove. He should be able to retire Patty at first. He's able to do so. Nice job there by Ragone to recover after it skipped off his glove a little bit. 2-way now for the Pirates, the runner in scoring position at second base for Reese Heigl, the left fielder, stepping in for his first cuts. Heigl taking his time to get into the box. The lefty is now ready. Hurd ready on the mound. He deals. Swing and a miss from Heigl. He's down 0-1. Hurd comes set, checking the runner at second base. Now the pitch. That one finding the strike zone on a beautiful pitch. He has Heigl down to his final strike, 0-2 count. Hurd shaking off most pitches, finally likes the last one. We'll see what he has cooked up here for the 0-2 pitch. That one just missing towards the left outside. Holy Name's bench thought he had it. It looked like a beautiful pitch, but it just barely went into the left batter's box, as close to being a strike as humanly possible without being one. Let's see if Hurd goes right back there. He does. That one more outside. Now a 2-2 count on Heigl. Hurd now is getting back to work. The pitch. That one swing and a miss will retire the side. 2 strikeouts this top half of the inning from Jaden Hurd retires the Rocky River Pirates. And now, Holy Name, after we return your score, Holy Name 0, Rocky River 0. You're watching Holy Name versus Rocky River Baseball on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on in a minute to bring you Holy Name's at-bats here in the second inning. Holy Name defense held up through 2 innings. Now the bats are getting back to work here with Tyler Chardon stepping into the batter's box. Your score, Holy Name 0, Rocky River 0. Wisman's first pitch of the inning is a ground ball hit from Chardon to the third baseman, who throws across to Patty, and retiring Chardon on 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning after a nice play from Rocky River's third baseman, Gavin O'Brien, who is ironically their only hitter not to hit so far in this afternoon's contest. And now as Joey Rigon steps into the box, we got to talk about Holy Name's Normandy game earlier this week, the 4-3 victory that Tyler Chardon, the last batter, had a walk-off hit in. And now one's a foul tip from Rigon into the glove of Masler, nothing in 1 count. But Tyler Chardon's walk-off single brought a lot of hype to Holy Name. It brought some confidence back to them, and that could be something they can use to build off of for the rest of the season. That one was going to skip past Masler and get by him, evening up the count now under Rigon 1-1. Wisman comes set. Now the pitch. That one finds a strike zone for Wisman. We're going now down 1-2. A 1-2 from Wisman. Low and missing. 2-2 count now on Rigon. Nice job there from Rigon to hold off on the swing. Wisman comes set. Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss from Rigon. That will be the second strikeout of the afternoon from the Green Wave. And now 2 up, 2 down, which brings up Mikey towards Zidlow, the second baseman for the Green Wave, who is batting 7th into the box for his first swings of this evening's contest. Wisman pitches and foul behind by towards Zidlow. A 1 count on Mikey towards Zidlow. Wisman, now the pitch on the 0-1. Curveball finds the right side of the strike zone. 2 pitches, 2 strikes on towards Zidlow. He's down 0-2. Hudson Wisman getting back to work, trying to retire towards Zidlow. It's low and missing the strike zone barely. Rocky River's left side of the infield thought he had him. Now a 1-2 count on towards Zidlow. The pitch here from Wisman, a swing and a miss on 1 upstairs. Wisman, 2 strikeouts in a row. Holy Name goes in order to end the second inning. Your score, Holy Name 0, Rocky River 0. You are watching Holy Name versus Rocky River Baseball on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on here in a brief moment to bring you the third inning. We are back here to bring you the top of the third inning here from Baldwin Wallace. Your score, Holy Name 0, Rocky River 0. First pitch of this inning is a strike from Jaden Hurd. He has Gavin O'Brien, the 9-hitter for the Pirates, down 0-1 in the count. Hurd comes set, now the 0-1. That one hit towards the left side and fouled away. He has O'Brien down 0-2. And throughout this broadcast, we are experiencing technical difficulties on the visual end. From what I have seen, the audio is doing just fine. So if the video is choppy, make sure you have the volume up, as I'll do my best to explain it more as if it were a radio broadcast. Hurd to set, the 0-2. Runs inside on O'Brien. Now is a 1-2 count on the third baseman. Hurd likes the second pitch. That is called the 1-2. Ground ball towards the right side. Ragone's got to flip it away to Hurd, who was able to retire O'Brien on some nice teamwork there. A flip from the first baseman to the pitcher, who covering at first. One away here to begin the top of the third inning, which takes us back to the top of the order, and Anthony Furchill, who grounded out on the first pitch of the afternoon. Hurd comes set, now the pitch. That one finds the strike zone towards the right half of the plate. 0-1 count on Furchill. Hurd coming set, quickly deals the 0-1. Swing and a miss again from Furchill. He is quickly down 0-2. And on time's being called by Furchill. Taking a quick breather there, as Hurd's been throwing it by him the past 2 pitches. Hurd to the 0-2. A timeout does not work at all for Furchill. He has got down on strikes, looking 2 away after 2 up for the Pirates. Jaden Hurd is dealing nicely here in this game. And now Hishman, the only player to get a hit in the afternoon's ball game for either side, now steps into the box for a second hit. His second hitting opportunity starts off with a ball from Hurd. 1-0 count on Hishman. The pitch from Hurd. Swing and a miss. He evens up the count at 1-1. Hurd's 1-1. Ground ball right back to him. Hurd flips to Ragone. Rocky River goes 1-2-3. Top half of the third inning went well for Holy Name. Now the Bats, their job now is to give some insurance run to Jaden Hurd, who is pitching a gem on the mound, giving up only the 1 hit in the first inning. Your score all squared up at 0. You are watching Holy Name versus Rocky River Baseball on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on here in a minute to bring you the bottom half of the third inning. We are back here in the bottom half of the third inning. Your score all squared up at 0 apiece. If you're just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for this afternoon's game, which so far has been a pitcher's duel for the ages. 1 hit combined given up in this evening's contest so far. As Marchetta steps in, the first pitch he sees will be a ball in the dirt from the pitcher, Wisman, for Rocky River, who's pitched really well so far, throwing a no-hitter through 2 innings. This one's 1-0. That one paints the left side of the strike zone's corner, evening up the count at 1-1. Wisman comes set. Here's the 1-1. That one runs away from the catcher there a little bit. He's able to corral it, but still a 2-1 count now on Marchetta. Wisman comes set, taking a second to pitch, and now here comes his pitch. Running inside on Marchetta is the pitch. Now a 3-1 count on the sophomore right fielder. Three-one count now on Marchetta. Wisman deals. That one paints the right side or left side of the strike zone. Now it's a full count on Marchetta. Full count. Here comes the payoff pitch from Wisman. That one was just a bit outside. It is ball 4 on Dom Marchetta, and he will gladly take first base. The first base runner aboard here in the bottom half of the third inning brings up Caden Kaminsky for his first swings of the afternoon. And Holy Names needed him. He's come up with some big hits, most notably the double that he scored 2 Holy Name Green Wave players home at Buckeye High School during spring break. The pitch. Kaminsky shows bunt, and that one's popped up well behind and fouled. Now an 0-1 count on the center fielder. Small ball approach being shown here by Holy Name. The runner at first base and plenty of speed at first base in Dom Marchetta. Wisman checks him. Now throws back, and Marchetta is in with plenty of time, safe. Wisman checks Marchetta once again and throws for the second time in a row, and he is safe once again. Wisman coming set. Now the pitch. That runs in on Kaminsky, nearly hitting him. That evens up the count at 1-1. Wisman checking the runner over at first base a couple of times. Throws back once again for the third time this at bat, and once again for the third time in a row, Marchetta is in safe. Marchetta takes his lead. Now the pitch. Runs in, almost hits him for the second time in a row. Now a 2-1 pitch after 2 in a row, almost hit Kaminsky. Wisman checks Marchetta over at first base. He comes set, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss there. An attempted back pick, not going to happen. Now a 2-2 count on Kaminsky. Rocky River emulating what Holy Name did in the first inning, which was throwback plenty of times. The only difference, they were not able to pick off the runner quite yet. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that will retire Kaminsky, swinging one away here in the bottom half of the third inning, which will bring us back to the top of the order, and Nick Nemeth in for his second cuts. He had a little bit of a pop-up towards the first baseman in his first at-bat. Wisman checking Marchetta over at first base. He comes set. Now the pitch to Nemeth. That one fouled behind him. Now it'll be an 0-1 count now on the freshman left fielder. Nemeth back in the box. Wisman back ready to go after getting Nemeth a foul tip the last pitch. Here is the 0-1 offering. Runner goes. Popped up and out of play into the bleachers behind us. Nemeth now down 0-2. Now Nemeth's done well making contact. Unfortunately for him, he has not been able to straighten it out quite yet. He has at least one more pitch to try and do so. One away, runner at first base, 0-2 count here on the freshman Nemeth. The pitch. That one, get a little poke into right field, and he will be able to retire him. A nice play in right from Rossi, retiring Nemeth. Now 2 down here for the Green Wave with a runner left at first base, and Jaden Hurd now steps into the box for his second at-bat. He is looking for some runs to help his cause on offense, as he has done well defensively, only allowing 1 hit in the first inning. The pitch from Wisman. Curveball missing low in the zone and outside. He'll quickly be down in the count 1-0 to Hurd. Marchetta is going to have the ball thrown back at him once again. And now the ball thrown back to Wisman as Marchetta was in safe. And because the Holy Name bench didn't say it, I think the pitcher likes Marchetta over at first base. Surprised that one hasn't been brought up yet. Surprised. Not disappointed, just surprised. Runner goes to pitch. In the dirt, Marchetta easily has second base. He might be classified as a PO, but he has the speed to back it up as a number 1 leadoff hitter. And he is in a scoring position now for Jaden Hurd. Wisman is set. Marchetta getting his lead. Now the pitch. Hurd smokes into left field. And it'll be caught by the left fielder, Heigl. He gave it a ride, but unfortunately in the one spot that it could easily be caught. Holy Name, they looked threatening there for just a quick second, but unfortunately the Pirates were able to fizzle out the green wave on that offensive round at the plate. 3 innings have concluded here from Baldwin Wallace and Berea, Ohio. Your score all squared up still at 0. You are watching Holy Name versus Rocky River Baseball on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on here after the warm-ups here for Holy Name to see Rocky River's cuts in the 4th inning. Rocky River back in the batter's box here for their 4th inning cuts. Your score all squared up at 0. If you're just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee. Before the game, we said this would be a pitcher's duel, and through 3 innings, it has proved to be one. Only 1 hit for either side, and that came in the 1st inning on an infield hit. Hurd's first offering of the top half of the 4th inning is a ball. The 1-0 pitch now into the dirt. He has quickly lost Rossi down 2-0 now in the count to the right fielder. Rossi is back to work in the box. Hurd back to work on the bump. 2-0 pitch. Missing low again. 3 balls to start off this inning from Hurd. Due up next is the pitcher Wisman for the Pirates. Here's the 3-0. Missing high. He walks them on 4 straight pitches. And Rocky River has a base runner aboard here to begin the top half of the 4th inning. Now Hudson Wisman, the pitcher, he is now stepping in for his 2nd cuts. Hurd is set, now the pitch. That one finds the strike zone. He has Wisman down 0-1. That's a good get-right pitch there from Jaden Hurd. 4 pitches in a row were balls. For that one, he got back into his rhythm and a throw over, checking Rossi at first base. The throw not in time, and Rossi's able to get there with a lackadaisical slide easily back into first base. The pitch from Hurd low and in the dirt. Now a 1-1 count on Wisman. Hurd coming set. He throws back once again to first base. The battle of the back picks to first base, this appears to be. And if that's the name of the game, Holy Name is winning that one. The pitch, runner goes, fouled away. Topolsky had a good read on it from behind the dish. River lucky to make contact on that one, now making it a 1-2 count. I don't think Topolsky could have had a better read on that pitch. Throwback once again. It's close, but he's back in there just in time. Jaden Hurd's had a nice pickoff move all afternoon. Now the pitch, grounded behind and foul. Now we'll see a 1-2 pitch once again here on Withman. 1-2 count, runner at first. And you stop before the pitch. Not giving a clear destination of what happened. Here's the 1-2. That one's going to be hit into right center field. Marchetta able to get under that one and retire Wissman for the first out of the inning. After Wissman retired by the catch from Marchetta, Josh Maumers now steps in for his second cuts. He struck out in the second inning in his first at-bat. Hurd is set, now the pitch. That one paints the left side of the strike zone. 0-1 count on Maumers. Now the pitch. That one low and missing into the dirt. 1-1 count now on the shortstop Maumers. Hurd deals. That one finds the strike zone. Now a 1-2 count on the shortstop. Jaden Hurd took him a minute in this inning to get into his flow, and now he's feeling his rhythm. 1-2 count on Maumers, the pitch. That one missing just outside to the left. Now being evened up 2-2 count. 2-2, one runner on the pitch. Missing high, now a full count on Maumers. Full count, the payoff pitch. That one given a shot towards center field. Kaminsky under that one to retire Maumers for 2 away. Nice job there from Hurd, just letting the defense do their job. He has done well when he's called upon his defense to just let them deal with the ball. And it kind of looked like as he slowed down that last pitch just a little bit, he kind of rushed the last couple of deliveries, but that one, he slowed down just a quick second, now taking a quick second off of the mound. That is a smart idea from him. You don't want to get in too much of a rhythm of throwing right away as he throws back, and he'll be safe at first. But if you throw in a rhythm, even if it's just fast pitching, eventually Rocky River will be able to pick up on it and be able to read the jump. That one missing low, 1-0 count. Pitch from Hurd. That one finding the strike zone. He evens up the count at 1-1. Hurd set, now the pitch, and now it's called a balk as that ball is launched into left field, and a laying out effort there from Nemeth over in left. It's still a balk, but a nice effort there from Nemeth over in left field. The balk moves him over to second base, but still, you got to applaud the effort over in left field. Not necessarily knowing if it was a balk or not. I don't know if they can necessarily hear it out there in left. You could say what you want, calling it maybe a showboat play. I'm going to respect the effort of Nemeth over in left field. And now Masler calls time here, and we'll see the 1-1 pitch once again here from Hurd. Now the pitch. In the dirt, but a nice pick from Topolsky to avoid it going past him. Hitters count now 2-1, but nice play there from Topolsky as that one got by him. Then Rocky River will most likely be within 90 feet of scoring. Now the pitch. Grounded up the middle towards Zidlow. Able to get it. He slips, but he's able to get rid of the ball. Tiragone. A nice play there over at second base from Mikey towards Zidlow to retire Rocky River. They were looking challenging there with a runner in scoring position after the block from Hurd. But Holy Name was able to evade the danger and get out of that inning unscathed. We still have a 0-0 ball game in this pitcher's duel. You are watching Holy Name versus Rocky River Baseball on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on here after a brief intermission to bring you the bottom half of the fourth inning. We are back here with half of this game being done from Baldwin Wallace College. Your score all squared up at 0 apiece in this pitcher's duel of the game. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you. If you're just tuning in, the first pitch of the bottom half of the fourth is a ball in the dirt and blocked away from Masler. 1-0 count now on Wisman. Wisman getting back to work, and he's going to step off the mound for a quick second. Wisman comes set, now the pitch. Ball low and in the dirt, now a 2-0 count on Topolsky. The 2-0 from Wisman. Low and missing, a 3-0 count now on Topolsky. Wisman coming set, now the 3-0 on Topolsky. That one finding the strike zone just at the low edge of it. Now a 3-1 count on Topolsky. 3-1 pitch from Wisman. Ground ball towards the shortstop. Topolsky trying to leg this one out. And once again, Patty was taken off the base, but he was able to tag Topolsky this time around. 1 away. And now that'll bring up Adam Himinek for his second cut of the afternoon. He struck out looking his last time up. Now Himinek into the box. Wisman is set. His first delivery on this at-bat to Himinek is a curveball similar to the one that he rung him up on in his last at-bat. Nothing in 1 count on Himinek. Wisman comes set, and now that one is a balk. They're looking to call time. The way they're saying it sounds like they're saying balk for every time they're calling time. Another pitch from Wisman. That one pops up. Now the third baseman, O'Brien, gets under that one, is able to retire Himinek. Once again, 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. And now that'll bring up Tyler Chardon up to bat for his second cuts of the afternoon. He grounded out to the third baseman, O'Brien, his last time up. Wisman is set, now the pitch. Curveball and grounded away towards the left side and foul. Nothing in 1 count on Tyler Chardon. Wisman is set. Now the 0-1. That one, curveball into the ground, evening up the count at 1-1 on Chardon. Wisman set and ready to go. Here is the 1-1. Skied up once again in the infield. Patty getting under that one is able to retire Chardon. Once again, Holy Name going in order. Wisman's no-hit bid now extended through 4 innings. 4 innings in the books now from Baldwin Wallace. Your score still 0-0. You are watching Holy Name versus Rocky River Baseball on your home for all Holy Name sports. Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on here in a minute to bring you the top of the 5th inning. Four innings in the books here from Berea, Ohio. Your score all squared up at 0 apiece after a pitcher's duel so far in this game. We'll see how long that will continue. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. I said before the broadcast started, before the game actually started, I should say, This will be a pitcher's duel for the majority of the game, probably through 5 innings. This is the 5th inning. This might be the last inning of this quality baseball, as both starters now are getting towards the end of their start, and we'll see how long that they can last. And that one, a wild pitch towards the right side from Hurd, 1-0 count on, I believe that is Patty, the first baseman. As Hurd's task this inning will be to face a 7, 8, and 9 hitters at minimum. Hurd coming set, now gets back to work. That one finds a strike zone. A nice get-right pitch there from Hurd, evening up the count at 1-1 on Patty. Hurd coming set, now the 1-1 on the kick and deal. Swing and a miss from Patty. Hurd, after throwing the ball towards the right side and into the dirt, he has found 2 strikes in a row. And now he has Patty down to his final strike, 1-2. Hurd set, the kick and the deal. Curveball missing outside towards the right, now a 2-2 count. Hurd coming set, here is the 2-2. That one popped up behind and foul. We'll see another 2-strike count. Hurd comes set, now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He gets him swinging. Jaden Hurd 1/3 the way to being out of a 5th inning scoreless, 1 away for the Pirates, as Hegel, the left fielder, steps in, and he struck out his last time up. He is trying to put the ball in play and get the first hit of this game since the top half of the 1st inning. Here comes the pitch from Hurd. Fouled behind. He's making contact, not straightening it out, however. He is down 0-1. Hurd ready to go, the 0-1. Fouled away now towards the left side. Now will be an 0-2 count for Heigl to work with. Hurd comes set, a 2-strike count. Runs in on him, but missing him barely. Now a 1-2 count on Heigl. This will be a big strikeout here for Hurd if he's able to get it. The 1-2 on Heigl. Swing and a miss. He got the strikeout he was looking for. 2 consecutive strikeouts swinging here in the top half of the 5th inning. Jaden Hurd, 1 more batter to deal with 2 away. And Gavin O'Brien, who grounded out to Ragone his last time up and only time up, steps in for his second cuts as the 9-hitter. Hurd is set. The kick and the deal. Finds the left side of the strike zone. Nothing in 1 count now on O'Brien. Hurd coming set. Here comes the 0-1. Running in on him will even up the count at 1-1. Try tying him up inside, but O'Brien didn't bite, and now he'll call time. Hurd is now set. Here is the 1-1. Swing and a miss from O'Brien. He is down now in the count, 1-2. Three strikeouts so far before this inning. He is at 5. Can he get to 6? Missing outside towards the left, evens up the count at 2-2. Hurd coming set. Here is the pitch. That one flown into right field. Don Marchetta able to get under that one and retire O'Brien. The Pirates go in order to end the top half of the 5th inning, all squared up at 0 apiece. You are watching Holy Name versus Rocky River Baseball on your home for all Holy Name sports. Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on here in a minute to bring you Holy Name's at bats this inning. no-hit bid for Hudson Wisman through 4 innings. He's going to try to take that now into the bottom half of the 5th inning and get out unscathed. Your score is 0-0. You're watching Holy Name versus Rocky River Baseball on your home for all Holy Name Sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. And what has been an exciting game so far, well, if you're a fan of defense. Only 1 hit, which was amassed in the 1st inning on an infield hit from Elliot Hibbsman, the 2nd hitter, who we'll see in the top half of the 6th inning for the Pirates. The first pitch of this half of the inning is a check swing strike on Joey Ragone, the 6th hitter here for the Green Wave. He is down 0-1. Wisman coming set, the 0-1. Chopped foul by Ragone behind. He is quickly down 0-2. The 0-2 count here on Ragone. Here comes Wisman's pitch. Swing and a miss from Ragone. Wisman, he is still feeling it right now. 4 1/3 innings, no hit for the pitcher Hudson Wisman. Now Mikey Torzidlo, the 2nd baseman and the 7th hitter for the Green Wave, stepping into the box once again for the Green Wave. The first pitch from Wisman to him finds the right top corner of the strike zone. 0-1 count on Torzidlo. Torzidlo, similar to Ragone, struck out in their last time up in the 2nd inning. The 0-1. Curveball finds the strike zone on a nice pitch there from Wisman. 0-2 count now on Torzidlo. Here comes the pitch from Wisman, missing now outside. Torzidlo now 1-2 count on him. Wisman coming set, the 1-2 in the dirt, and a nice block there from Maslow, the catcher. Makes it now a 2-2 count on Torzidlo. Wisman is set. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Torzidlo. Foul behind. Torzidlo has a second life. Two count now on Mikey Torzidlo. Wisman, he is set. Now the 2-2. Ground ball left side. O'Brien fields, throws across the diamond, and he gets there on the bounce. A nice throw across the diamond from O'Brien, retiring Torzidlo. The no-hitter stays intact with 2 away, and now steps in Dom Marchetta for his 2nd swings of the afternoon. His first time up, he walked and stole a base. Wisman, he is set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1 count now on Marchetta. Wisman is set. Now the pitch. And Dom did a little bit of a skip attempt of a bunt, we'll call it. I believe they could call that one a strike. And time called by Marchetta. Appears he needs to fix something here. He's now ready to go. Marchetta ready in the box. Wisman on the mound, ready to go. Here comes the pitch. Running in on a missing Marchetta. Wisman ready to go quickly here. He's going to take his time to get the sign, though. Here comes the pitch on Marchetta. That one hit towards the left side and fouled away. Now a 2-2 count on Marchetta. Wisman comes set. Now the 2-2. That one hit to the left side and falling foul. Marchetta almost had the Green Wave's first hit of the afternoon. Wisman ready to go. Here is the 2-2 offering once again. That one missing out towards the left side. He has Marchetta now in a full count, 3-2. Wisman set, the payoff. Popped away and fouled towards the Holy Name dugout. Marchetta will see a full count once again. Now you may be able to hear bells. Yes, we are only an hour into this ball game, and we are in the bottom of the 5th. Now the payoff pitch. Ground ball towards the left side to the shortstop. Mommers throws across and is able to retire Marchetta. Wisman still has a no-no through 5. Your score, Holy Name 0, Rocky River 0. You are watching Holy Name versus Rocky River Baseball on your home for Holy Name Sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. And just a reminder, we have one more slate of games slated for this week, which will be on Saturday. However, due to the weather, we don't know if the game will actually be played. But stay tuned and know all the games we are covering if you follow Holy Name Broadcasting on Instagram and Twitter. To stay updated on all of Holy Name Sports, follow Holy Name Athletics on Instagram and Twitter. Finally, subscribe here to Holy Name Athletics YouTube. Put on push notifications to be notified when we go live. We'll be back on here to bring you the top half of the 6th inning after a brief break. Five innings in the books here from Baldwin Wallace College, and only one hit to show for it, which was amassed by the Pirates in the first inning. Your score all squared up still at 0. I'm Nathan Smee. If you're just tuning in to what has turned out to be, like I predicted to be, a pitcher's duel for the ages. One hit and combined 10 innings of work. Jaden Hurd gets back to work here in the 6th inning, similar to how he started the 5th inning with the ball thrown towards the right side and into the dirt. 1-0 count on the leadoff hitter, Furchel of the Pirates. Hurd is set. Now the pitch. Ground ball to Humanick. He fields, throws cross diamond. Ragone makes a nice stretch and is able to retire Furchel. One away here quickly to begin the top half of the 6th inning. A nice throw across diamond from Humanick and a nice stretch by Ragone over at first base to retire the second base. And now that brings up Elliot Hibschman, the center fielder who has the only hit of the game, which was an infield hit back all the way in the first inning. Pitch from Hurd, missing wide left. 1-0 count now on Hibschman. Hurd is set. Here comes the 1-0. Tried painting the quarter, but was unable to do so. Now a 2-0 count as that one thrown right by him. 2-0 count. Hurd is set. Now the pitch. Ground ball towards Ragone. He's able to clean this one. Fielded, call off Hurd, and step on first base to retire Hibschman. Two-away quickly here in the top half of the 6th inning, which will now bring up Thomas Rossi for his first cut of the 6th inning and his third of the afternoon. He has been the Brandon Geyer of the Pirates, finding a way on base with 2 walks in his 2 at-bats. Hurd's first pitch to him this time around is a foul tip into the glove of the Paulsey behind the dish. 0-1 count now on Rossi. Hurd coming set. Now the pitch to Rossi, missing high, evening up the count at 1-1. Hurd getting back to work, steps on the mound. He comes set. Here comes the 1-1. That one misses high. Now a 2-1 count on Rossi. Hurd comes set. Here comes the 2-1 delivery. That one foul away towards the right side. Rossi now with a 2-2 count on him. Rossi has found first base via the walk in both of his at-bats. He is down to his final strike on a 2-2 count with 2 away. The pitch from Hurd popped up, and he'll see a 2-2 pitch once again. Rossi's doing nicely here, fending off the pitch from Hurd, which have challenged him this at-bat. He's put some nice contact on the ball, but just gone foul and behind him. The 2-2 away with no one on. The pitch from Hurd. Now I'm missing inside. He'll see a full count once again here. The inning either continues with a runner at first base or Hurd gets him in order. Let's see what happens. Probably the most crucial pitch so far of the afternoon to end the top half of the 6th. And he is able to do it looking. What a pitch from Jaden Hurd at the lower half of the strike zone. Retires the Pirates in order. Holy name, they have 6 outs to work with, and Rocky River only has 3. Tie ball game at 0 apiece. You're watching Holy Name versus Rocky River Baseball on your home of all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on here in a minute to bring you Holy Name's cuts in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Pitcher's duel continues. Still only 1 hit in tonight's contest. Your score going into the bottom of the 6th. Holy Name 0, Rocky River 0. If you're just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you in what has been an exciting game. And now a pinch hitter here for the Green Wave as Brendan Powers checks into the game for Caden Kaminsky. The first pitch he sees misses towards the right side from Wisman, who has taken a no-no into the 6th inning. First pitch to Powers wide. 1-0 count now on the senior Powers. Now the pitch. That one finds the right half low of the strike zone, evening up the count at 1-1. Wisman set, now the pitch. Missing wide right, now a 2-1 count on Brendan Powers. Powers ready for the 2-1 from Wisman. That one right down the pipe, now a 2-2 count on Powers. 2-2 count. Now the pitch from Wisman. Swing and a miss. He gets his 6th strikeout of the afternoon and retires Powers. 1 away here in the bottom half of the 6th inning as Nick Nemeth now steps into the box for his 3rd cuts of the afternoon. He has flown out both of his at-bats, but he has made some nice contact. He just needs to straighten it out and see what he can do. Wisman almost hits him there on the first one and missing. 1-0 count now on Nemeth. Wisman is set. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball left side foul from Nemeth, evening up the count at 1-1. One count here on the freshman Nemeth. Wisman still carrying his no-no. Now the pitch. That one hit towards the right side and foul. Now a 1-2 count on Nick Nemeth. But regardless of the outcome of this game, Hudson Wisman will definitely be the MVP of the game for the Pirates. He has pitched tremendously so far. Holy Name still looking for their first answer to him. Now the pitch. Ground ball foul once again from Nemeth. He'll see a 1-2 pitch for the 2nd time in a row. Wisman set. Now the 1-2, swing and a miss. He got Nemeth for his 7th K of the afternoon. 2 up, 2 down, both via the strikeout. And now Jaden Hurd steps into the box for his 3rd cuts of the afternoon. His first time up in the 1st inning, he struck out. And his last time up back in the 3rd inning, he flew out to the left fielder on a nicely hit ball, probably the best hit ball of the afternoon, but right to the left fielder. Check swing, and he did go. 0-1 count as the ball skips away from Masley, the catcher. 0-1 count now on Hurd. Now the pitch from Wisman. That one missing low, evening up the count at 1-1 on Jaden Hurd. He's given the ball right at this field many times before. He needs to do it one more time here for the Green Wave to get the offense going. Now the pitch. Swing and a weird miss. He is now down with 2 strikes. 1-2 count now on Jaden Hurd. Wisman looking for strikeout number 8 of the afternoon. Holy name. Looking for hit number 1. Now the 1-2. In the dirt and missing. Nice job there from Hurd to hold up on the swing. Evening up the count now at 2-2. Wisman deals. That one misses outside. Makes it now a full 3-2 count on Jaden Hurd. Wisman comes set, the payoff. Runs in, and Hurd will gladly take first base as the go-ahead run now takes first base. And now Cameron Ragazzo, it appears, will pinch run potentially here as a courtesy, I believe, for Jaden Hurd, as he kind of explain this one. As Coach Curtis says, he wants to make sure he can go back in to pitch. It appears it'll be a courtesy pinch run. And now the move is finalized. Hurd will stay in to pitch, but Cameron Ragazzo will go pinch run for him at first with fresh legs now and speed entering the ballgame at first base. Jack Topolsky, his task now begins to be put the ball in play and advance Ragazzo not only 1 base, but 2 or 3 if he can. Realistic of the speed of Cameron Ragazzo, if he hits this one to a gap shot in left center, that should get the job done scoring. It just depends how much of a lead and how much of a jump Cameron Ragazzo can get at first base. Topolsky's job, put the ball in play. Ragazzo's is get as much of a lead as he possibly can without being picked off. Wisman getting back to work. Throws back at Ragazzo immediately. And Ragazzo's back in there with a head first slide and safe. Wisman set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss there from Topolsky. He is down 0-1. Wisman checks Ragazzo twice. He might throw over, and he does throw over, and he is safe. Nice job there by Ragazzo diving back in there. But what you're noticing here, if you're watching on at home, watch Wisman's head. He checked twice. He might throw over again. He doesn't this time. And that one, he's now down 0-2, but it looked like Wisman was starting to give a tell of if he was throwing over or not. Now Ragazzo can pick up on that at first base. He can know how much of a lead he can get. And now it appears Wisman has varied his move as Ragazzo dives back in there head first safe. An 0-2 count on Topolsky. Now the pitch, runner goes high. The throw down, Ragazzo needs to get down, and the throw is in time. He gets Ragazzo stealing, but this might not necessarily be a horrible move, as the next time Holy Name's up, you have Topolsky, Humanick, and Chardon up. It could be an interesting move to reset Topolsky. If Coach Carter was thinking about that, that would be a genius move. This one now, going into the top of the 7th, now becomes what you can call an extra innings game, because is basically whoever scores more in the inning wins the game. That's what it becomes. So if that was purposely done to be an out, a genius call from Coach Carter, but only time will tell to see if that was the case. 6 innings in the books, and Wisman still holding his no-hitter intact. Your score, Holy Name 0, Rocky River 0. We'll be back on in a minute to bring you the top half of this exciting ball game. You are watching Holy Name versus Rocky River Baseball on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. Six innings in the books here from Baldwin Wallace, and only one hit so far amassed for either side. Back in the first inning from Hibschman inside of the diamond, base hit, infield single. It's still the only hit of the game. Now Hurd getting back to work here, pitching a 1 count now on the other pitcher, Hudson Wisman, who has taken a no-hitter into 6 innings. And for us tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call. The pitch, ground ball to Ragone. He is able to retire Wisman with ease. 1 away quickly here in the top half of the 7th inning. And now Josh Maumers, the shortstop, steps in once again for some more cuts. Hurd comes set, his pitch to Maumers. That one is sent into left center. Kaminsky trying to get under it. He gets under it and is able to retire Maumers quickly. 2 up, 2 down here to begin the top half of the 7th inning. And now Jeffrey Masler, the catcher, takes some more swings here. This will be his 3rd at-bat of the afternoon. He walked in his first one and grounded out towards Zidlow on a nice play off balance from the second baseman towards Zidlow to retire the side back all the way in the 4th inning. Hurd is set, now the pitch. That one smoked right side foul. A 1 count now on Masler. Hurd coming set. Now the pitch to Masler. Fouled behind. He's quickly down 0-2. A lot of contact in this game so far, but not much of it has been in fair territory. Hurd gets the call, and time is being called by Masler, and he needs an extra second before his 0-2 pitch. Hurd is set, now the 0-2 on the kick and deal. He challenges, I'm going to pitch outside. It will be called a ball. 1-2 count now on Jeffrey Masler. Hurd set, now the pitch. Hit towards the left side and foul just barely. It hugged the line and just teetered towards the left side of it. Holy Name catches a break, as that could have been extra bases. That one eerily similar to the one smoked down the left field line against Padua from Nick Nemeth, would turn in to be his first varsity base hit. But that one just doing the opposite, as it just skipped to the left of third base. Now Masler calling time once again. Masler ready to go, the 1-2. Curveball, swing and a miss. Hurd got him swinging. Now Holy Name has 3 outs to work with. It's their turn to try to end this ball game. 0-0 score going into the bottom of the 7th inning. You are watching Holy Name versus Rocky River Baseball on your home for all Holy Name Sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on here in a minute to bring you what will hopefully be the final half inning of tonight's contest. All right, Holy Name's bats, now is your time to shine. Now is the time to be a hero. Holy Name looking for one tonight as they have Topolsky, Humanek, and Chardon due up here in the bottom half of the 7th inning, still looking for hit number 1 along with run number 1. Wisman's first pitch of the bottom half of the inning misses down low. 1-0 count now on Topolsky. Wisman is set, now the 1-0. That one missing wide outside to the right. Maslar having to dive for it. Now a 2-0 count on Topolsky. This is the loudest Holy Name's bench has been all evening. They're getting into this one now. 2-0 count. Wisman's pitch. That one missing low. Now a 3-0 count on Topolsky. Now a 3-0 pitch from Wisman. That one finds a strike zone, and that was kind of a gimme strike there. 3-1 count on Wisman. To Topolsky. Wisman dealing once again on the 3-1. Swing and a miss from Topolsky. He's gotten back to work, and after going down 3-0 in the count, has gotten 2 straight strikes thrown to Topolsky. Full count. 3-2 payoff pitch incoming from Wisman. Missing wide. The go-ahead run now takes first base, and once again going back to last inning. If the call was an intentional throwout on the steal, genius move Coach Carter, as who would have been out last time up with 2 strikes. He now takes first base. Where have we seen this one before? Ragazzo coming in to pitch run. This time it's Ethan Ragazzo pinch running for Jack Topolsky. He has done all he can do in this game, and now we'll leave it in the hands of the elder Ragazzo to see what he can do on the base path or what Adam Humanek can do at the dish. Now, Holy Name is definitely liking who they have on deck, especially Tyler Chardon. We'll get to him when he is up, but last time he was in this opportunity, he did not shy away from taking it. Wisman checking Ragazzo over at first. He comes set. Now the pitch. Bunt attempt to be put down, and now back in time is Ragazzo. Now be a 1-0 count on Humanek as he was able to pull away the bat just in time. Humanek back into the box. Ragazzo has his lead. Throw back, and he is in with plenty of time. Safe. Still 1-0 count here on Humanek as he was able to pull back on the bunt attempt. Ethan Ragazzo at first base, pinch running for Topolsky, who walked to begin the bottom half of the 7th inning. Back into first base in time is Ragazzo. I know they keep pitch count. I kind of want to have a pitch count of how many times they've thrown over to first base in this game. Wisman now pitches. Another attempted bunt. He's able to pull that one back. Ragazzo has a dive back in there. He's back in once again. They want him out at first base. Now a 2-0 count on Humanek as he'll be able to pull away the bunt a second time in a row. 2-0 count on Humanick. Wisman checks twice. Now the pitch. That one hit into right field. Will it fall? And it does drop for the first hit of the evening. Ragazzo's safe. Humanick's safe. Holy Name breaks the no-no with a nice hit from Adam Humanick. 2 runners on with none away. And who better but the hero against Normandy Tuesday night, Tyler Chardon, stepping into the box for some cuts, and now time being called as Rocky River will take a mound visit here and potentially a pitching change. But a nice little poke from Humanick. Didn't want to put too much power on it like Hurd did back a couple innings ago. That went right directly to the left fielder. A nice little dribbler in there. But Holy Name will take that. 2 runners on with none away. Now once again, as there too, this mound visit will be back on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. pending the weather to see Holy Name take on Padua in softball and what will be an exciting game between 2 teams who have had excellent seasons so far. Both teams are knocking on the door of double-digit wins with minimal losses so far in this season. It appears Wisman will stay on, but before Chardon goes up, to stay up to date on all the games that we are covering, follow Holy Name Broadcasting on Instagram and Twitter. To stay up to date on all of Holy Name sports, follow Holy Name Athletics on Instagram and Twitter. And finally, subscribe here to Holy Name Athletics YouTube and put on some push notifications to be notified when we go live. They say lightning does not strike twice. Tyler Chardon attempting to have lightning strike the second time in a couple days. His first offering, he throws bunt, he pulls away. It is low. 1-0 count now on Chardon. Addy crashing over at first base. Second baseman moving over to cover at first base. Appears to be the move that Rivers kind of go with. Corners in. Runners at first and second. The 1-0. Chardon, he gets that bunt down. Ragazzo will be safe at third, and the dive head first, and he got him over at first. A nice ground ball bunt there from Chardon. Moves 2 runners into scoring position with only 1 away. And now, who better but Joey Ragone? He's come in clutch for Holy Name many times. He has been the light for Holy Name and many times. He has had some big hits for the Green Wave in his 2 years on varsity. And now, they're apparently going to intentionally walk him. Bases loaded, 1 away. And now, Mikey Torzillo, the sophomore, he's had some nice hits in his time at Holy Name. He's come up when Holy Name's needed him through injuries in football. He has come up when Holy Name has needed him at the bat when Coach Carter's called upon him. And now, he has an opportunity to win the game. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. He's down 0-1 as Wisman is now getting a little rattled here. The base is loaded. And the play will be at the plate if it stays in the infield. Wisman set the pitch. That one hits the right side of the strike zone in the other's batter's box. Now an 0-2 count on Torzillo. Wisman, he is set. Now the pitch. That one low and bouncing off the catcher Maslar. Now a 1-2 count on Torzillo. One-two count towards Zidlow for Holy Name Glory. Grounds it. The throw at the plate. It's wide, and he's in time! Ragazzo wins it at the plate. Holy Name walks it off. Nice play there from towards Zidlow. He did his job. He grounded it into the ground, and a wide throw from the pitcher, Wisman. Make sure Ragazzo able to get in there and score it. Holy Name wins it 1-0 will be your final score. It only took one hit, but Holy Name was able to win the game. But Hudson Wisman, you have nothing to be ashamed of yourself. He pitched a gem on the mound, 1 run with 1 hit. He pitched sourly, and so did Jaden Hurd, the winning pitcher for the Green Wave, only giving up 1 hit of his own in what will now be known as a classic for years to come. Your final score, Holy Name 1, Rocky River 0. Once again, we'll be back on Saturday afternoon, weather permitting, to bring you Holy Name versus Padua softball. But after a walk-off ending like this, a second one in 3 days for Holy Name, I don't know if that can top it. But that will be it for our coverage here from Baldwin Wallace. Your final score, Holy Name 1, Rocky River 0. Once again, to stay up to date in all the games that we are covering, follow Holy Name Broadcasting on Instagram and Twitter. To stay up to date in all Holy Name sports, follow Holy Name Athletics on Instagram and Twitter. And finally, subscribe here to Holy Name Athletics YouTube and put on push notifications to be notified when we go live. With that will be it here from Baldwin Wallace. Mikey towards it though, grounder inside of the infield, right back to the pitcher, and a play at the plate being safe from Ethan Ragazzo wins the game for Holy Name. Good night, everyone. Holy Name wins this one, improving to 3-11. Good night, everyone. Go Namers. We'll see you Saturday.